Preek, how you doing today, buddy? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Afternoon, eh? Still morning here. I found a little spare time. Figured I'd throw something up here for my friends across the water. Do my best anyway. Doing my best. Veggies. More veggies. More veggies is key. 11 hours for veggies and a torpedo. Amazing. Pardon me. Doing well. Glad to hear it, buddy. Glad to hear it. Gotta find ourselves some orders. CO is very likely. CP is boring. Grand Harbor. I'm thinking CO, honestly. I think it'd be funner. Yeah, I'm gonna go with CO. At least there's something to do out there. At least there's something to do in CO. Alright, let's get this thing out. Like so, maybe? Boop, boop. A boop. Up and at 'em, Mr. Boat. Let's go this wise. It's very tedious getting through this area. Tedious. Alright. That'll get us to where we're going. Mr. Jaeger. On nav, please. Mr. Walrus. You like engines, don't you? Let's do that thing. Alright. Ship ready, crew ready. Let's go. Bloop. Bloop. Fantastic. Oh god. Oh, the camera's freaking out. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Alright, well, that worked out. Yeah, okay. I was kind of worried we weren't going to turn there all of a sudden. Boat? Boat? Where are you going? Where are you going, boat? Boat? You're supposed to turn. You're supposed to turn, boat. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Oh, God. That's close. Somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting fired. Oh well. We made it. No bashing into walls for us today. Awesome, awesome. Alright, crew's doing great. They should continue to do great for some time with the plus 10 fatigue. Got lots of food in the galley. Yeah, I think we're going to be good here. Pardon me. I think we're going to be good. Gotta get out to them hunting grounds. Ding ding. I'm not sure I would have went with ding ding for an alert as to when you change directions. Then again, what else would you pick, I guess? Maybe have them call out the new heading? That would be interesting. Although the amount of programming you'd have to do would be unimaginable, realistically. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, let's get where we're going. Ding ding. Ding ding. Ding ding. Alright, we're really not going to be having much fun till at least we get to this area and seat N. Gonna have to swap the crew around here shortly. That'll be fine. Alright, we should be turning into the shipping lanes now. Let's get the skipper up and at him. Very much like him to be keeping an eye out for boats and things. Possibly aircraft, although I don't run into many aircraft here in the Med. Not yet, anyway. Not... Oh, here we go. chimney smoke on the horizon. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get Sledge doing his thing. Alright, we have a 3 to 6 ship. Good. They're coming right towards where we're heading, so that's fantastic, actually. Perhaps we'll find something to killify momentarily. Should be going to slow time here any moment. Okay. Detection is off by a fair bit. Again. As is the way it tends to go. There we go. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, we got a tanker. Love it when we have tankers. That's the bestest. We're going to dive, but not just this second, I don't think. Okay, it's coming on daylight. We have a 93% visibility. I think we will dive now. It's probably best. Let's go ahead and give the order. And once the skipper's on the attack periscope, I'll worry about getting a speed check on my little boats. And Jurian, how you doing today? Nice to see you. Have I tried Wolfpack? Saw Bikeman playing it last night. Looks super realistic. I have not tried it, actually. It's on my list of things that I want to try. As soon as I've got a spare 40 bucks and a cadre of folks that I would depend on being able to play whenever I'm able to play, I'm thinking I'm going to pick it up. Because it looks fantastical. Looks like it can be a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun. Pardon me. It does look fun. Okay. Once we get our sight back, we'll be able to see where these ships are heading again. As soon as we get below the waters. Alright, there we go. Don't mind us, just a snorkel fish. Your average, everyday Mediterranean snorkel fish. You were unaware of it, love sub games, any stealthy games really. Yeah, I hear you, man. That is right up my alley, I think. At the same time, I took a look at a new player just starting out with that game, and there is an awful lot of keybinds you're going to have to try to memorize. If you need someone to play Wolfpack with, add you on Steam. I'll keep that in mind, FX Hockey. Appreciate it. That goes for anybody, absolutely. Put yourself out there, friend. Alright, let's go ahead and get a speed done on... Ooh, we got ourselves a Liberty. That makes things fun. Right in the boop spot. Alright, Skipper, how fast is everybody going? I'm curious to find out. And go. Alright, we'll do the 3 minutes 15 jobby. And that should get us a pretty good speed check on them. I'm going to speed this up a little bit, although that's dangerous to do. 1 minute. Dos minutos. Or minutos, possibly. 3. And coming up on time to stop the clock. Right about now-ish. Okay. Alrighty, where's our little friend at? Oh, she moved a decent distance. Nothing too crazy, but a decent distance nonetheless. Alright, she went 530 meters, that puts her at 5.3. That sounds about right. For shipping this early in the morning, I would say that's pretty much on the money. Let's go ahead and get her course. And right about where? Here? There. Right there. Alright. Come on. There we go. That's close enough. Pardon me. And they're doing a course of 120. Okay. So, 5.3 is our speed. And 120 is our course. Once again, 5.3. And... Nope, that's 100%. No, that's correct. Okay, good. I thought I plugged it in the wrong spot for reasons I don't understand. Okay, once again, 120 and 5.3. Good. We've lost sight of the tanker. We'll try to sort that out momentarily. Okay, we're going to turn in slightly. There's our tanker. Pardon me. 120. And, of course, 5.3. Alright, Skipper, why don't I take a peek here and look at what we're dealing with. Okay, there's our tanker. We've got an Empire... an Empire Tower, it looks like. We've got... Oh no, she's a C3. She's not a Liberty, she's a C3. Interesting. That's our Liberty. Okay, so we've got a fairly armored convoy. Probably want to pump shots into the C3 and the Liberty, get them out of the way, and then we can concentrate on deck gunning down our other ships. Okay, so she's armed. Apparently not armed in the front. I don't know if I trust that or not. And the C3 is absolutely armed, but for some reason the last few streams I'm just not getting a visual representation of their armament. It's very strange. Something to keep in mind. C3s are... I've never run into a C3 that wasn't armed. Never. Liberties I've run into that don't have guns, which is odd, but I've never run into a C3 that didn't have guns. Okay, so I'm thinking I'd like to do 3 for the C3 and 2 for the Liberty. That might be enough to get them down. These two folks here, easy enough to put down with the deck gun. Yes, that is what I plan to do. Okay, we'll get a little closer. Try to line up more on a 90. Let's go ahead and slow down a wee bit. I'm thinking this ship should be around this line. Slow down further, I think. Actually, speed 2 seems like the best idea. I don't want this guy getting too far away. Going to have to kill the engines here in a moment. Don't want to be too close to this Liberty when we take our shots. Alright. So if he's going to be roughly here, he'll be roughly here. That's not a bad shot. The angle won't be perfect, but it rarely is. Alright, this looks like a good place to get our distance bearing. Or sorry, yes, our distance. Yes, distance. Distance. Alright, we're going to go with the... sorry, the C3 first. Go ahead and figure out how far away she likes to live. And... forward mass is the tallest. Right about there. Let's err on the side of caution. Get her a little higher. Right about there. And our Liberty friend is... They just turned southward more. I don't believe so. I'm going to double check on that, but I don't believe they've altered course. If they've altered course, it would mean they're alarmed, and they are not currently alarmed. Okay. So, this ship here... let's try to figure out how far apart these ships are first. Roughly. And something like that. And something like this. Okay, so those two ships are roughly 440 meters apart as the crow flies. But the distance to travel is going to be a fair bit more. So let's say something more along the lines of... Sledge, how you doing today, buddy? Nice to see ya. Been a little bit. Let's say more like so. Alright, 2 kilometer mark. Starts about here. Good. And 3 kilometer mark is here. Alright, so she's right at the 2 pretty well. This fella's more like, let's say 2,700. So their distance is about 700. Let's call it 650. Let's call it about 650. I think that's best. That gives us a good baseline in between the two measurements I took. Right around there sounds fine. Okay. Let's start lining up some shots. We'll go 3 at the C3. Get those flooded up. Tubes are flooded. And fire. There we go. Switch over to our Liberty. Flood tubes 4 and 5 in a moment. Give our mechanics a little help. Going to be a cold one here tonight, getting down to 21 Fahrenheit. My God, where are you at? 21 Fahrenheit. That's below 0 Celsius, right? Yeah, something like that. All right, gonna have this. This is gonna be a fairly tough shot to try to get down perfectly. Let's say around here. That'll be close. Canberra. Where's Canberra? My geography is not that good. Not good at the geographies. Alright, we're going to head in this direction. Kick up the jams. We're at speed 3. That should be more than enough. I would say I should have waited longer on this second salvo. Oh well. Oh well. Can't win them all. Typical Americans. What? About 3 hours southwest of Sydney. Oh, I see. I see. Typical Americans. Hi, Semicolon, by the way. Oh, that's nice and warm, says the Canadian. I hear you there, FX Hockey. I hear you a lot. Out here in Nova Scotia myself. Nova Scotia. Alright, the track looks great. These torps, I feel like they're going to hit this one not way too early, but early enough that I'm a little concerned that the C3 might take evasive actions. We're going to have to find out. Can I see the convoy in its entirety? Of course not. Not quite. Alright, we're going to have to go top down for this one. Top down for this one. Lols. Lols. Let's actually speed the boat up a bit. Alright. Not from NS originally. Negative. Seems more plains. I spent the first few years of my life in Alberta, if that helps. But we're talking like formative years, like in the long, long ago. I'm worried about this shot right here. What did I get wrong on that, I wonder? Not sure. Alright, Liberty. Liberty. I'll tag him with 1 for sure. No, I'll tag him with both. Boom. Yeah, boy. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, as my kids would say. Merp. 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 Yeah. Give it to him. Alright, so she's veering. Now we're still going to tag her. I think with all 3. We're good there. Arjurian, you're from North Dakota. Rather be in Canada. Okay, that makes sense. Boom. Get some. Get some. Boom. Oh yeah, she's done. She's done. Could have got it done with 2. Decided to err on the side of caution. I'm good with it. I'm good with the side of caution for now. Alright, let's clean this junk up a little bit. So messy. So messy. Thanks very kindly, Sledge. Appreciate it. Worked out. Okay, this ship should go abandoned momentarily. She might not, though. Oh, there she goes. Alright, let's get up. Let's get up out of the water here. I think if we put Sledge on the radio, we'll probably, yes, we're going to pick up an incoming from that tower. Pretty sure it's going to be from that tower. We'll find out. And yes, my plan is to make the tanker go boom. Going to do my best. Alright, our 2 initial hits are sunk, so that's definitely a plus. Let's see now, Mr. Jaeger, let's put the snorkel down. No requirement for the chimney at the moment. We'll get Skipper online here momentarily. And up on observation, thank you. Deck gun should be out of the water here in a moment. Not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite. There we go. Come on, Jaeger. Let's do this thing. Alright. Tanker is going to be our first target, so that's fun. Anytime you're ready, Mr. Jaeger. Gonna wait for everyone else to go up first, are ya? Brilliant. I wonder if I should start adding his helpers after the fact, because he always seems to be the last to get to the gun. I mean, that's the officer way, being the last one to the party, I get that, but maybe I should send him up first and then add helpers. He might get up there faster. I'm going to try that. Alright. I got some HE loaded up already. We'll get a little closer. Let's see if we can make her go kablamo. She slowed down a fair bit. Alright, see if we can line up a shot here. There you go. Get some. Get some. Poof. Just a little poof of smoke when it hits. Yeah. I was hoping to start a fire with these first initial shots, but it doesn't seem to be working out. Not quite, anyway. We'll do one more, and then we'll switch to AP. Hey! Last shot was the one to take. Wait a minute, I was just launching AP at that thing, wasn't I? Damn it. Why didn't anybody tell me? There she goes. Wow, that was really easy to do. Let's see. Nice and calm waters to shoot on. Yes, that's correct. I see they did a dev progress update in Steam today. Really? What'd they say? Adding helpers never seems to work for you. The green bars never fill. That may be because you don't have enough personnel on the shift there, Ringovsky. Welcome to the stream, by the way. It sounds to me like you don't have enough crew. Ordinary crew. Have you been playing with the management screen at all? See, so right now I've got, what? 9 of my 18 sailors are working at the moment. Conman, how you doing? So I'm using 2 helpers here, 3 here, and 2 here. If I keep trying to add helpers to people, I can only add 1 more. You see that? I can't actually add any more helpers because all of my personnel are being used by these officers. So check on that first. Check to see if you actually got anyone available. Alright, Empire. Couple into the rear here. Seems like a good idea. Ooh, wow. That one went wild, eh? There we go. Damn smoke's in the way. I can't see. Turn or slow down. I got it. You don't worry about that. I got it. Alright, I'd imagine what we've done here should be enough to drive her under at some point. Alright, let's go ahead and swing her out. Looks like they're busy getting in-game tutorials and help interface, plus more optimization. Yes. Did that get announced today? I saw that last week sometime, I think. You axed the Jolly Rogers to no more anti-gravity cargo ships? I'm kind of hoping not. That was just a wild stream. So many bugs. So many bugs. We'll go down to forward 1, and we'll see if we'll give our rounds here a chance to catch up with us. We haven't done a ton of damage to her. We'll keep actually at speed 2. She'll pull away at some point or another. Mr. Hockey. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, the last stream. Yes, I had used a mod to put up the Jolly Roger flag, and that stream turned into absolute jello. It was wild. Yeah, so when I put in the mod for the Jolly Roger, the game got buggy as all get out. It got really wild. I ran into a flying C3 that torpedoes would go underneath of, and it was completely immortal. I pumped, I don't know how many rounds into her, and yeah, she just would not die, and then she sunk me. The captain actually got blown overboard. It was really something. I suggest going back and watching the clip. Or, not the clip, the highlight, maybe? It's probably a word like that. Ringovsky, you have 17 or 18 crew. You click on the slots. It seems that you're dragging the slots up. Oh. I'm not. So, if I just click here, like so, blip, it doesn't drag it up, it just adds a person to that slot. If I go all the way to the bottom, it takes them away. Just because you have 18 people aboard does not mean that you have 18 people that are available to work certain sections. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on what shift of the day you're on. By default, I think the ship goes on a 8, 8, and 8, a 16-man rotation. You're probably going to want to play with your management a little bit. So yeah, Con Man, yes, it was wild. It was really something. Now, are you going to go down by yourself, or do I got to keep hitting you with stuff? You going to go down? Huh? Her health bar isn't bleeding. I don't really want to waste the deck rounds. Let's stop here. Let's go ahead and center the deck gun. We'll get Jaeger onto the flak, and we'll see if we can finish her off with the flak. Alright, Mr. Jaeger, I'm fully outfitted with new flak, by the way, so with any luck, this should go fairly quickly. Up we go. Yeah, let everybody else go first. The VOD is good, not for his crew. Very, very true. Definitely not good for the crew. Definitely not good for the crew. Sledge, thank you very much for the bits. Appreciate it. Alright. Let's, we've got HE loaded. We'll stick with AP, I think, just to help. Oh, I can't really aim down, though. Maybe we will start with HE, see if we can light her up. Can't aim any lower than this. I'm not sure if I like this completely upgraded conning tower. Actually I need... There we go. Alright. There it is. I do like the upgraded clip. I have 120 rounds to play with, as opposed to the 57. Alright. She's on fire. With any luck, that'll be the end of her. Yeah, she's going down. She's going down. Ayy. Ayy. Alright. A job well done, everyone. A job well done indeed. Okay. We can get ourselves to the hunting grounds now. And something like this should do it. Something like this-ish. Alright. We're going to go at speed 3. I'd like to give everybody that requires a rest a chance to actually rest. Let's go move these guys around a little bit. Mr. Tyler, you're on engines. Sledge, you're good on the radio for now, actually. I think I'll leave you at your post. And let's get this big old tub moving. Alright, we have another, I don't know, 500 and a bit to get to the hunting grounds, and then we can start eating up these kilometers. Start eating up these KMs. You know, it's strange. I've changed the sound for bits over and over and over, and for whatever reason, it just will not take the new sounds. Like, I used to have that missile launch sound, which I liked a lot, and now it always uses the default sound. Oop. HQ has something to tell me. Better not be a missing boat. Better not be a missing boat. I don't want to deal with missing boats. And come on, no missing boats. Yes. Crucial tech on the Empire Lad. I'd imagine the Empire Lad is going to be very, very, very far from us. Yes, it is. Okay, we are going to go ahead and... She's part of a large convoy. We're going to have to burn through our fuel reserves pretty quickly here. Going to have to go and burn through these reserves. I got to catch this convoy. She's probably going to be around here by the time I catch up to her. Large convoy, 8 to 18. Might be difficult to find what we're looking for. Gonna give it a best shot, though. We gonna try. Ever since you got the snorkel, you just been cruising at PD at 4 knots using the hydros? Oh yeah, that's absolutely a way to do it. 100%. That is absolutely one way to do it. Don't blame you at all. Yes, detection. Yes, we can see the lifeboats. Awesome. Thank you, game. You're so very helpful. Ridiculous. Alright, we should be coming along nightfall here momentarily. Can get the skipper down. Mods, I have authentic goods. I have, I believe it's called, it's a sound effect skin. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. It's not dark sound effects, it's not dark SFX, it's a different one. I like it a lot better because it changes the alarms from enemy ships from a unbelievably annoying ringing bell to a foghorn kind of sound, and I much prefer that. I'm going to swap some people around here. Let's go like so. And we've spotted dinghies. I must alert the captain immediately. That's how it seems to go. In all honesty, that's exactly what seems to happen. Alright. We are making time on this fella. We've reached the sector. That's good. Sledge will... Or sorry, Mr. Rockstar will get you on the radio. Call that in. And I think we'll keep you on the radio momentarily. That should do. Mr. Tyler, go ahead and grab a nap for me, buddy. Still got a lot of food in the galley, so I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. Skipper, let's get you up on the observation post for now. I'd very much not like to be surprised. Alright, let's see if we can get where we're going here. Dun, 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 dun. Chimney smoke on the horizon. Alright, whatever it is, we may have to give it a pass. It's going to be difficult enough to catch this ship. I think we'll give it a pass for now. You're lucky, little chimney smoke. Want to get where I'm going. Alright, oops, that's the debugger menu. Skipper, let's go ahead and get down. Still doing well this way. How are we on torps? I should have, let's see now, something like 9? Let's find out. Shifty, take a peek, please. Hello, semicolon, by the way. Don't think I actually said hello. Johnny for the win. Good morning. How are you? Let's see. We're fully kitted out in the front here. We've got a full 8 to deal with. We should have 1 more in the rear. Yes. So we have 9 torpedoes. 9 torpedoes. Alright. I think... I'm not exactly sure what we could be dealing with here. It depends on how many ships we're talking about. But, with any luck, we'll be able to get it done. First time you're able to catch the stream. Been watching and learning from your U-boat videos on YouTube. Well, I really appreciate that, and it's good to see you. I'm glad to see you in the stream. Glad to see you. You said it was morning, so you must be on my side of the world. This is the second time I've tried to stream for people across the pond. I get an awful lot of, oops. Well, that's, problematic. Let's get this boat down real quick, like. We may actually slow down. We don't want to alert them to our presence just yet. We're going to switch to electric engines once I get the snorkel up, so we won't give ourselves away with our exhaust plume. Midwest US. Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. Alright. Give Skipper 1 helper. We're going to go ahead and get their course. Actually, I'll wait till the Skipper gets on the periscope, and then we'll get our course. So we're going to go with something like this, and then we'll come alongside like this, give or take. You are also from the Midwest. Working from home and U-boat is better than work. I mean, you're not wrong. You are 110% not wrong. Not incorrect at all. Alright, we were getting visible there momentarily, but now we're not. Skipper, let's go ahead and get the attack periscope up, please. Yes, okay. For a minute there I thought it was at blue lighting. It's because the blue of the ocean confused me. I get confused easily, chat. Get confused easily. Alright, let's kick up the jams again. We may actually max out here. They're probably doing 6 knots or so. So I definitely want to be able to catch them. Alright, we'll start trucking alongside. Something like this. Should pick up that Corvette here momentarily. Sledge, let's have you jump on the big ears for me. Not that I'm going to get much range at this speed, but hey, what are you going to do? Alright, let's go ahead and figure out their speed. We'll put a little boop on this guy. Little boop area right about there. Little boopity boop. And... well, that's a terrible sound. Go. Alright, speed check. Working from the home office, gotta love it. 30 seconds. 1 minute. 1:30. 2 minutes. 2:30. 3 minutes. And we're coming up on the stop point now. Right about there should do. Right about there. Another little boop. And this convoy is traveling approximately 4.6 knots. That sounds pretty good to me. Pretty good to this fella. Mr. Protractor. I imagine their course is going to be fairly consistent with the last convoy. It'll be a little less deep, though. 102. Not bad. Not bad. What did we say again? 5 point what? Sorry, 4.6. 4.6 knots. Okay, and her course is 103. Alright. Now, she is not outfitted with any kind of sound capture, so with any luck I don't have to slow down too much. We're very visible, though. That is a concern. I'm probably going to have to put the snorkel down here momentarily. And... okay. I think what I'm going to do is dive deeper. We'll get in behind the convoy itself. And we'll come up to periscope depth long enough to get a distance check on this freighter. And that might do it. Okay. Let's go down to, let's say, close to 100. We'll stay in the green zone to keep our discipline up a fair bit anyway. Mr. Jaeger, I'm going to need to snorkel down so I don't forget about it. Skipper, let's hide the periscope for now. Mr. Jaeger, can you switch to blue lighting for me? And we'll get you back on nav. Perfect. Rockstar, you don't need to be on the radio anymore. I can't transmit at this depth anyway. Okay. So all I can see at the moment is this Corvette. It's trailing behind the group. I mean, an ME convoy, it's gotta have destroyers. It absolutely has to have the destroyers. So we're definitely gonna find out about that. Strange I haven't picked up anything else yet. These boats are very, very spaced out, which is interesting. Normally they're not. There we go. Okay, we've got another. Let's go ahead and start plugging in for these guys. It was 4.6, right? Okay. 4.6. And 103 for its course. Alright. Okay, got another fella to plug in for. 4.6. And 103. Nope. Nope. 103. There we go. The Isles Corvettes make the game so much worse, in your opinion. In the fact that they're kind of junky. Because they're kind of junky. Hey, found ourselves a tanker. Liking that. 4.6, 103. Okay, let's actually zip to this side of the convoy. Not even having passive sonar is wild. It really is. You would think that any ship with depth charges would be kitted out. You would really think that. What do we got up here? Okay, so we do have a flower in this direction. Alright, that's going to make things a little difficult. Let's creep up behind the convoy. We're making a ton of noise here. We're going to have to slow down very, very soon. I think our best bet may be to stay on this side now that I'm thinking about it. So you're doing 4.6, and you're doing 103. Hire a dolphin with glasses. I like that. Just hang some dudes over to dip their ears in the water. It's fine. Maybe a dozen missions under your belt so far, and I found that I'm pretty good at wiping out non-warships, but when I come across warships, I always get caught and killed. I'm terrible at managing your sound and visibility when working out torpedo solutions. It can be a challenge. Just Celio, sorry. Hello, welcome to the stream. An old movie reference, a Disney film. Which Disney film was that? A dolphin with glasses? Don't think I can't picture that one in my head. Hey! Snap, thank you very much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Now that's what I was talking about. I got that one to work, but the bits one just will not switch to the sound I want it to. It's very, very irritating. What were we talking about? Sound management. Yes, okay. It can be a challenge. Once you've got it figured out... Just Celio, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Once you've got the idea down about managing your sound, it becomes a lot easier over time. Conman, it is epic. I picked it specifically for that reason. It's epicness. Its epicness is why it was chosen. Okay, it is absolute morning. It's ridiculous. I shouldn't be doing this at this time of day. The smartest thing would be to wait, and then wait for nightfall. But, well, I'm not very patient. I'm not very patient. That's why, like Wolfpack, you can get your RPMs down to 10. That makes sense to me. The Incredible Mr. Limpet. The name is familiar. I don't think I ever saw it. I really don't think I ever saw that one. But the name is very familiar. Have I plugged in for this guy? No, I have not. Whoops. You're supposed to actually click on the boat there, Salton. Good job, buddy. Good job. 103. Oh, he was a fish, not a dolphin. Oh, okay, well that makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it? I'm thinking maybe I should get in between these two ships and take them out. Shots at this tanker, shots at this freighter. It's going to be an interesting setup. I can use the daytime to get an ID on the target and come back later. I really could. Yes, absolutely. I could just stick with the convoy, wait for nightfall if I wanted to, and do that up just like that. We're going to have to make some more noise here. I need the ventilators running, which is not good because this Corvette is now going to be in more or less hydrophone range of us. Kind of think you should pop up anyway just to get eyes on the destroyers. Nah, it's alright. I know they're out there. It's fine. Oh man, the nostalgia. That's the movie where the guy becomes a fish, right? That sounds very familiar. Very, very familiar. Also get air. Yeah, we got the vents. We can run the vents. It's not a big deal. We'll wait a little bit on the vents. Just a wee bit. And I think I'll put some filters in it so I don't have to run it for quite as long. I'm very concerned that running the vents is going to give us away right away. Well, I'm in the baffles of these ships. This ship I'm not concerned about, but this one here should get range pretty well to its 90s. And forward. So running the vents could give me away to this Corvette, which would alert the whole fleet. I may attempt to take a shot before I run the vents at all. Yeah, that might be the way to go. Okay, I'd like to do course, but I don't want to come up to the level of needing my periscope, so I'm going to try this a different way. So that C3 is probably going to want 3 torpedoes. Realistically, I can only give it 2. At the same time, I really don't want to risk crippling the ship and not killing it. I could always come back and mop it up, though. I do have to keep that in mind. I could always come back. Yeah, it's a C3. Don't you want to find the Empire Lad? I do. I do. At the same time, it's not a super huge priority to me. We could do some damage and then revisit. Although I could pop up with the periscope just long enough to do that, I guess. It would also give me a wee bit of air. I'm really concerned about that Corsair to our aft. Let's try it. Let's just give it a shot. Skipper, jump on the periscope for me. I can't at the moment. Okay, let's sneak on up to, say, 20 meters. We'll get Mr. Tyler on depth. Mr. Jaeger, let's keep you on nav for now. Let's keep our battery consumption low. Okay. Couldn't you find it using the map view zoomed in? I really could. That feels cheaty. Feels cheaty to me. I mean, you could also just click each individual ship and go into their camera view and do it that way, but, well, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun there? If I could just get the snorkel high enough to replenish our air a little bit. Again, I'm super worried about this Corvette. Oh well. What are you going to do? Let's get a distance on these ships here from compared to me. And they're going what? I know they're going 103. I just want some kind of indication of where they're going to be sitting at when I take my shots. Say there. Whoops. And over here. Something like this. A bibbidi bobbidi boop. Now why is that point? No, it's fine. That's okay. That's okay. I thought the point was way off. We're here for the challenge. That's right. We're here for the challenge. Okay. Now where am I? I am here somewhere. We're just going to have to eyeball that, I think. We're going to be taking our shots pretty soon. Provided I actually have torpedoes to take shots with. Shifty just got started. It's unfortunate. Okay, Skipper is on the periscope. Or he's heading for the periscope. We'll raise it. How much space do I have to cover to get the snorkel up? A fair bit. I think I might slow right down to cut down on the splashing from the snorkel. Maybe that'll help us with our staying hidden portion. Alright, Skipper, let's raise this. Okay. No, I want you to raise this, like I said. Alright, periscope's coming up. Snorkel pops at 11-ish. Yep. Snorkel's at 11. Okay, so we do have Mr. Tyler on the depth steers, so that should help us out quite a bit. Let's creep on up to 12. Maybe that'll be enough for us. Maybe that'll be enough. Okay, we should be poking the periscope up here in just a second. We're at periscope depth now. Alright, we should be getting visibility, yes. Entirely too much visibility as far as I'm concerned. Snorkel is still a ways away. Alright, we're going to have to go straight to full PD. Keep an eye on our visibility. 2%, 3%, 3%, 5%. Okay, snorkel's up. Alright. So, let's take a look at our shots. What are we looking at for distance? Say here-ish to us is 850 meters, give or take. Distance to target 2 is another almost exactly 850. That's a really interesting thing. I don't think I've ever had it so close before. Okay, let's line up on the C3. Okay, I've lost all my... Alright, 103. 4.6, I believe it was. 850 meters. And I know she's a C3, but it's not going to let me lock that in at this depth. Let's say 2 for her. %9 visible. It's unfortunate. Here we go. That's right. Fire. One and 3 are away. Alright, her distance is 850 on the tanker. Let's flood tubes 4 and 5. And fire. I think I'll keep us at the surface long enough for the torpedo impacts. Just because I want to maximize our air. Alright, Shifty is still warming torpedo 2. He'll be reloading momentarily. Mr. Tyler, I'm going to keep you on depth steers for now. Explosion time. We're hoping for explosions. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, we should hit these ships relatively quickly. The angle is unfortunate. I should have waited a little bit longer, in all honesty, but I may only tag this ship once. We'll find out. How did I get the angle? I got the angle by measuring their course, finding a north-south line, and comparing the north-south line to their course. I can show you again shortly. Okay, we'll hit this guy first. There we go. One hit. We're going to dive. Takes down to 50. Another hit. Tanker, come on, baby. I want you to blow up big time. Boom. I detail the process in one of my videos. Yes, I do. The process to how I do it, I do detail it, yes. There we go. Fuel reserves ahoy. She gone. She gone. Alright, so they're going to be searching for us here momentarily. Check out my tutorials. Appreciate the shout out. How we doing on this fella? Essentially no damage at all. Really. No damage at all. That's fun. They might know I'm here. They know somebody's here, that's for sure. They definitely know somebody's here. Alright, Shifty, you're going to need some help on reloading. Let's get Mr. Tyler to help you out, actually. Oops. Mr. Tyler, you can start on the rear torpedo. Or no, we should be empty in the rear now, shouldn't we? Yes. Okay. She's dragging the booty low. That's a fact. That is a fact. FX Hockey, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright. We're going to stay with the convoy more or less, I think. I think we're going to be okay as far as not being detected for now. Since everybody's alarmed anyway, I'm going to run the vents for a wee bit. I'll cut it off if we start to get to a detection level that I'm uncomfortable with. For now, we're good. Until this Corvette turns in on us, I think we're going to be okay. We're awful high in the water, though. We should be a lot lower doing this, but, well, what are you going to do? Let's, we'll get down to around 95. M6HH, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. I think you got a bunch of names if you want to find the lad. That's 100% true. We may have to take a peek around here in the next encounter. So it definitely wasn't the Livingstone Stone, sorry, and it definitely wasn't the Denbydale. We got the Leech back here. This is the Lawn, apparently. I never did get the name of this one. Nor these two. There's our destroyer. I found it at the bottom right. That's not what I'm looking for. You're wrong. You're wrong. Hey, there is the lad. Perfect. Thank you. That is the lad. The one in front of me. That's true. So our plan is going to be doing the same idea. We'll get in between these two ships. Actually, we may get here-ish, and we'll take shots at this ship and the lad. That might make more sense. Because this angle is going to be a little extreme for us. On one of them, anyway. So yeah, we'll get to somewhere in this vicinity. We'll surface again once they leave alarm status, and we'll do this all over again. Ringovsky, you wanted to know about angle. I can do that for you right now, actually. So assume that this ship was still on its original course, right? So I went ahead and marked in her course as exactly as I possibly could by first placing a point on her nose, waiting a certain amount of time, and then placing another point on her nose, and then getting a line in between the 2 points. That's the beginning of getting your angle. The next thing you want to do is take your ruler and find a good north-south line here on the map, your longitude-latitude lines. You use your ruler to mark that off for you, and this gives you a perfect north-south line. So what you can do is take your protractor and going from the absolute top of your north-south line to the intersection of the ships, and then in the direction of travel, and you get 103 degrees. That is the angle of the ship, okay? It's very, very important to note that ships that are traveling east are a positive number, and ships that are traveling west, it's more of a negative. So what you've got to keep in mind is if this ship was traveling west instead of east and it was still on a 103 degree angle, it would be 360 degrees minus 103 degrees, and your answer, the sum of those two numbers, would be your course. You would pop a decoy now. I could. I don't really see a point. They're going to be fine. See, they'll run around the ass end for now, and then they're just going to come right back to position. So, in all honesty, it kind of looks like they're ignoring me. This destroyer is making a turn. She'll come around this way, probably. This Corvette, I don't know, it's just hanging out. This one appears to be making moves. We'll find out. All right, we'll throw in a little bit of time comp here. I don't think they're going to find me, in all honesty. I'm completely invisible at the moment. I'm in the middle of this pack. It's going to make it very, very difficult for them. It's going to make them make it quite difficult. Let's go ahead and swap Sledge with Rockstar. We'll get him moving towards the radio room to start with. That way we won't lose too much of our circle to begin. And we'll swap now. Sorry, there we go. There we go. They kept their programming from when you always had to attack convoys from the outside. That's 100% true. They haven't changed the AI particularly well. We are going to have to speed up. Let's go speed 3 while we're still invisible. I'm fairly certain we won't be invisible for long, but, well, we're okay for now. So we lost our calculations, however, we still remember them, so that's fine. It'll be 4.6. And this ship here will be the same. Oops, distance is not 4.6. No, this ship's already programmed. Okay. So we're going to take out the Lad and the Unknown. She is similar to an Explorer. She is, in fact, a Empire Explorer, yes. The game was correct. You're never getting detected. Stop stressing about it. No, not from this angle. Not unless they turn around. Not unless they turn around. And it doesn't look like they're smart enough to do that. This one's coming in. She is a flower, so she does have Hydro, but I'm not too concerned about her distance-wise. I just want these ships to leave alarm status. That's the big thing. So if I can keep my detection level 0, that'll give us more time. Alright, she's getting closer. We'll wait for our numbers to start ticking up, and then we'll kill speed a little bit here. Just a wee bit. I'd like to see her turn away from us. That would be best. Be very, very happy to see that. The escorts seem to be turning out. Yep, they certainly do. Alright, I do have to kill speed now. We're suddenly becoming detectable. We may actually dive farther. Let's get down to about 160 or so. That should hide us pretty well. We've got to start moving around the crew. Mr. Jagger needs sleep, as does Mr. Walrus. Mr. Tyler, we don't need you on the depth steers anymore. Let's have you on the engines. And Shifty no longer needs help. He is warming Torpedo 2. Shifty, did you finish loading all my torpedoes? Because that's a little more important to me at the moment. Yes, we are good. Okay, so we have 4 shots ready, 5 total. Come to PD to chop up the surface. Seems way less important than passive sonar. True. I think we're good. I think we're going to be okay. Now that I'm deeper, she's already losing sight of me altogether, so we're going to be fine. I've also killed engine speed quite a bit, but that's okay too. I'm going to go ahead... No, there's no point in putting points on them until they leave alarm status. Although they have left alarm status. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay. That normally takes a little longer. Okay, I want to know their distance to me. Yes, yes, dangerous depth. Very scary. Let's put a point on this white square here. And for this fella, we'll put a point in this big white square. We'll let them travel a little bit, and we will get a distance check on them. Quick and dirty one, anyway. Quick and dirty distance check is going to be best. We may actually drift this way, and I'd like to get more in between them so I won't have to time the shots out quite as much. Let's say something like that. Alright, still completely invisible. That's good. 280 meters and still in one piece. Good job, buddy. Good job. That's impressive, actually. It's very impressive. Okay, let's alter course slightly. Oh, Das Boot, never mind. Well, then I take back my kudos. There. Okay, so we'll be able to line up 2 shots each on these ships, so that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and increase speed a little further. I think we should be okay detection-wise. That destroyer is still zipped off to nowhere land, so we're okay there. And we're going to be stopping time compression shortly. The angle won't be awesome on the leading ship, but it'll be fine. Okay, right about here looks good to me. We'll go down to speed 3. Let's get an idea of where this fella is heading. Give me a point, please. Right in the big white square, like we talked about. Ruler. To yay. And let's go ahead and put in a little boop on this white square. Oops, wrong kind of boop. No, 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 no. Bad boat. Bad. Go this way. Go this way, boat. Boat. There you are. Alright. We're going to have to extend this one out. That's fine, though. Okay. So her course is going to take her where? In this direction. Her course is going to take her in this direction. Something to the tune of that. Our course is going to be... I better let us travel a bit. The boat was turning. Okay, that should be fine there. I want it a little more parallel, though. Just to line up the shots a little more easily. Okay. So, from this attack line... No, I've got to turn more. Nope, actually we're good. Okay. So, from this attack line to us is 1 kilometer, but that's a lie. It's a bald-faced lie. There's 1 kilometer there. So... that ship is... her course is going to be 260 meters from us. Okay. And this ship is going to be what? 1 kilometer there. 230 meters there. That's not going to be very accurate, though. We'll go from the ship. We'll go from the ship. Let's go from here-ish, roughly at the nose. Probably going to be better off with circles. I think we're going to be better off with circles here. Alright, where is she right now? From us. Alright, we're looking at... that's the 1 kilometer circle there. Something like this. And this ship is... say there-ish. Something like this. It's not very accurate, but it's what we're going to do. And distance to us is what? Say... something to the tune of 1860 at our current course, and 1200 to this one. Alright. That looks pretty good. Count the grids. Count the smaller grids. They should be 10. That's true. Here we go, part 2. With any luck, you're correct. Oh, right. I do actually have to raise the boat. So, yeah. That's kind of important. We'll come up to... I don't know. Everything's far enough away that I'm thinking PD's the way to go, honestly. I'm not too concerned about getting spotted just yet. Our distance calculations are going to be slightly off, but not by much. Not by much. Okay. We can probably start taking shots now. Or close to now, anyway. Okay, so what did I say this thing was again? Something to the tune of 1200-ish. Quick and Dirty says what? Quick and Dirty says 1. No, I don't like that. She's not 1200 anymore. She's more like maybe 13, 14. Let's call her 13. I think 13 is pretty close. And you're what? You're a fair bit farther. Let's go something like this. 1 kilometer there and 640. 640. All right, so 1,600 meters, give or take. We are on that ship, correct? Yes, we are on that ship. Give me torpedoes, please. 2 torpedoes. 1,600 compared to 1,300. So the torpedoes have to travel 300 meters or so. 300 meters or so-ish. Let's say something like that. Oops. Click the wrong thingy. And fire. Alright. Now this ship, why can't I... Oh, I didn't plug in her distance. Did I plug in her distance? I didn't. I just said it aloud a lot. Damn, those shots might be off. Oof, wasn't thinking there, chat. Wasn't thinking. That's really unfortunate. I wonder if those shots are going to miss now. They might. Curses, curses, curses. That was very, very stupid. Very, very stupid. Come on. That's about 300 meters anyway. It'll be close. That should be fine. This track looks okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Explosion time 2, electric boogaloo with any luck. Ooh, we're becoming very, very, very visible. We've got to dive. We've got to dive. We've got to dive. Let's get down to at least 50 to start with. We're suddenly invisible again. That's a plus. Less help for you, more help for you. There we go. 40 seconds to impact. So we're definitely going to hit this ship first, so long as the torpedoes are on course. They shouldn't fall too far apart, though. Not too far. If all else fails, deck gun. Yes, I should I should probably just use the deck gun. I'm going to get out and throw rocks at them. That'll do it. All right. I think I might have missed this ship. It's going to be really tight, but I think I missed that ship because I was stupid and didn't put in the calculations correctly. And I'm only going to hit this ship once. Wow, I was really off here. Am I even going to hit her? Barely. No, 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 no. Oh, I completely missed everything. I completely missed absolutely everything. Yep. Everybody's missing. Okay, I have 1 torpedo. 1 torpedo, and my target is a C3. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, new plan. New plan. We've got to kill that boat. You didn't see any misses? I did. You step away from a second and you miss. See, you were supposed to be here to tell me I was plugging in the wrong stuff. Depth equals 4, promise. You know what? I'm going to try it your way this one time, semicolon, but if I miss this damn boat with my absolute last torpedo, I cannot sink this ship. There's no way I'm going to be able to sink that ship. Okay, everybody's alarmed. They must have seen the torpedoes, which is interesting because they were T3s. They should have been completely invisible. That's very, very unfortunate. Okay. With any luck, we'll stay invisible for a little while. Gotta remove this. Have Mr. Bank do his thing. We're 11% visible. We've got to slow down and drop. Let's get down to close to 100. That might help. 12%, 13%. Nope, we gotta get deeper. Deeper, Mr. Walrus. You don't need to be there anymore. Let's get you down for a nap. Yeah, I can sink the ship. That's not a problem. That's not the issue. Although, honestly, taking on a C3 with only the deck gun, you need a lot of rounds. They are armored. They are very, very armored. Alright, we're 15% visible. Let's see if it climbs or goes down as we drop in depth. 120 meters. 16%. It's rising. We may have to pop a decoy, but that'll keep them alarmed for so much longer. Not looking forward to that. Amazing, missing all those shots. That was really unfortunate. Not embarrassing at all, by the way. 17% visible. Speed 1. And we've been found. Okay. Let's bring her back up to here-ish. We're going to get the skipper to pop a decoy for us. And then we'll dive below the decoy. Skipper, hello. Pill thrower, let's do this. The ship in the way should have disrupted the sonar a lot more. Yes, it really should have. The game isn't fantastic at figuring that part out. In the middle of that convoy, I should have been just about invisible. Alright, Pill's in the water. Let's increase speed slightly to get away from it. With any luck, they will chase it, and not me. Alright, I'm invisible again, so that's a plus. Our depth is considered dangerous. We could blow some pipes at this point, but that's okay. Now, that ship should be zeroing in on our sonar. Sorry, our decoy. Okay, no, she's zeroing on us. Stop. I'll stop. Why isn't she heading towards the sonar decoy, I wonder? It's making a lot more noise than I am. Kill the gyro compass. Okay. Let's get Mr. Walrus on the engines. I may need a lot of... Actually, no, Tyler's on the engines. I may need speed here momentarily. I do need navigation back up now that I have the gyro off. We'll get lost a lot easier that way. Okay. 16%. She really should be... I know, we would absolutely be invisible. Completely 100% invisible. There's a decoy back here in the water, just burbling away. This thing should have zipped towards that immediately. Okay, let's get a little deeper. 167 meters, and we'll get in the red zone here. Now we're invisible. Okay, let's increase speed slightly. I'm always in manual. I leave the ship in manual forever. Alright, I guess we just needed a little bit of extra depth. Alright, she's turning away from us. I imagine some people still use electric steering. Some people don't know that you can turn it off. In all honesty. Let's increase speed again. We're behind her. Okay, we're actually going to turn on the vents as well. It's not the smartest idea, but I don't think she should be able to detect me at this angle. You wonder if it's a bit of a bug? Okay, the vents were a super bad plan. Kill that, please. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, there we go. Whew, close one. Close one. Close one. Narrator, she can. Okay, now she shouldn't be able to hear us at all. Unless that destroyer is doing something... No, she's a million miles away. She should be fine. Okay, come on now. Let's do this properly. We shouldn't make any noise behind her enough that to give us away, even with the vents running. Come on, turn it on, turn it on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Why is the crew so damn slow? Oops. And we're 33%. 32, 31, 30. It's dropping. It's definitely dropping. We're down to 27. 26. Still falling. We're going to have to swap radio operators here because Bank is not doing as good a job as Sledge would be doing, I don't believe. Sledge is my upgraded fella. Wait till he gets closer to position. And let's swap them around. Come on, click on it. Click, click, thank you. Alright, Sledge is now doing his thing. You're having flashback because you missed the T5s. Don't like choppy waters, I hear you, man. That can really mess up your day. Until you get exactly behind her, she could hear fine. That makes sense, semicolon. It really does. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, visibility is climbing again. I'm guessing that destroyer must be coming towards us. Even still, she shouldn't be able to hear us from that distance. It's got to be this guy up here. Got to be that guy. We'll kill the vents. We're good on air for quite some time, I believe. 10%, 11%, 12%, 13%. It's really frustrating that keeps going up. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. We should be damn near invisible. I'll stop. It's still climbing. Okay, that's what it was. We had a Corvette sneaking up behind us. Invisible. Invisible to us because she was behind us. This is why you both need both engines 10 slower in this game. You're probably not wrong. Alright, we gotta let these Corvettes get past us. Okay, let's try speed 2. Is everybody alarmed? No one's alarmed, that's good. Come on, Sledge, I need you to work on this faster, buddy. Need you to work on this a little faster, buddy. This game with co-op and a realistic radio mod would be killer. Yes, it would. It would be very much something. I don't think the devs have much of a chance of doing that, to tell you the truth. They'd basically have to build a completely new game from the ground up. They won't be able to use much of their existing processes, which is unfortunate. We've got to go faster. Come on, Sledge. I need a distance on this thing. I can't take the chance. I can't take the chance that I'll miss it. I need this torpedo to hit. And we're going to listen to semicolon, and we're going to try a depth. Honestly, it terrifies me. I hate playing with the depths. I've had nothing but bad luck in the past, but then again, I haven't tried it in this build. So with any luck, you're giving her all she's got. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Low discipline. Yeah, discipline's going to have to take a back seat here, people. Discipline is not something I can really worry about at the moment. 56%. Okay, go faster. Everyone go faster. 57, 58, 59, 60. Air is becoming a concern. Whoa, where are you coming from? God damn it. I'll stop. Again. She's got us. Brilliant. 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 Again, she's finding us through magic. I'm not a fan of when the game can find you through magic. It's absolutely ridiculous. Alright, pop a pill. Go to speed 3. We're bringing her up. Screw this. I've got to take a shot. I have to take a shot. 4.6 was her speed. She's alarmed. God damn it, I can't take a shot when she's alarmed. Not with one torpedo left. I can't risk shooting her while she's alarmed. This is frustrating. This is incredibly frustrating. And I have no choice whatsoever but to run the vents. I have to run the damn vents. Ooh, game. When you cheat, it's no fun, game. It's no fun when you cheat, game. Alright, we'll run a few potassium absorbers to make this faster. But I've got to turn it on. I absolutely have to. Do you have the torpedo mechanic? Get in its face. The torpedo mechanic. I'm not sure what that means. I mean, I could just get up close and personal and hope for the best. Pop a pill, already did. Already popped the pill. Wasserbomben. The trait that makes duds a thing of the past. That's true. I've got T3s. Even at 500 meters, I'd be willing to take a shot at 500 meters. Okay, so she's dive bombing the crap out of that area. I may need the skipper because we're not going to get a lock on the ship with our sonar until the bombs stop going off. Come on. Let me find the ship. Please let me find the ship. Kill the vents. Come on, pick her up. Pick her up. Pick her up. Pick her up. Come on, Sledge. You got this. Find me this boat. Find me the boat. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Nope. Go fast. Go actually fast. Thank you. Alright. Currently not detected. Everything's going to be okay, I think. We'll turn into her a little bit. She's still alarmed. I have no idea if we're going to hit her or not. But I have to try because we're out of time. Let's call it... I don't know. Let's call it the 4.6. Let's say something to the tune of 400 meters. No, wrong button. Thank you. Let's call it 400 meters. We're at 20 meters. We should be able to fire now. Yes, depth charges. Great. Yep, depth charges. Yes. And I didn't set it to 4 meters. I didn't set it. Alright, chat. I'm upset with myself at this point. I'm getting angry. I'm getting frustrated, and that's making me make mistakes. I am making mistakes because I'm frustrated. And that's not a good place to be. Not a good place to be. Sorry about that. Oh my god, we managed to kill her with one. What are the chances? What are the chances that one was enough? That is absolute pure luck, chat. That has nothing to do with how well I know how to play the game or anything, because I made enough mistakes that should have been enough to damage her, but nothing more. That's an absolute crapshoot kind of a thing. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, we're going to get down to 100 and get the hell out of this convoy. Gotta get the hell out of this convoy. You better sink. I'm telling you right now, boat. You best sink. She's abandoned. Health bar continues to drop. Skill? Not quite, man. Not quite. I knew I'd hit her, but I really didn't think I'd do this much damage. Not with one. More like perfect hit at the perfect depth. That's true. That's true. Sometimes the stars will align, and you just get lucky. It does happen from time to time. Come on, boat. Go down. Get all bloopy like. Hey, there we go. Pete Howell 50, thank you very much for the subscription, bud. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Alright, the Empire lad is gone. We've got to get out of here. We've got to get gone. Much like the Empire lad, we need to leave. It's going to fall on you. It might. Let's see, actually. I've never actually thought to look around for that. Where's my boat? It's too dark. There we go. Is she going to hit me? Wouldn't that be funny? Was the Empire lad the C3? It was. It was the C3. So yes, that was an absolute stars alignment kind of moment, because that shouldn't have worked out in our favor that well. I should have had to try to pop up on our other side and put a couple of deck rounds into her while running from getting shot at myself. That's what should have happened there, but we got lucky. Nope. She didn't hit us. We are 5% visible, though. That's because this destroyer is heading directly towards us. We're going to have to slow down. We'll angle off this direction. All that budget, though. Oh, yes. All kinds of budgets. All kinds of budgets. 6% visible, 7. Alright, let's get a little deeper. 160 meters or so. 8%. 9. Wasserbombing. What are they dropping Wasserbombings on? What's they doing? What are they bombing? Maybe this thing still? This thing should be just about done. It's outputting 44% worth. Maybe we'll just pop another pill here so we can make our escape. We can always load up at port. Let's go ahead and dump another. Alright, that's out. Let's go ahead and increase speed a bit so we're not caught in the back blast of anything dropping bombs on it. And I think we're going to be okay at this point. That should be enough to confuse everybody. But we can get gone. Ooh, something's shooting at something. I just saw a round go past the screen. Sorry. That's interesting. What are they shooting at? Can't be shooting at me. Strange that this destroyer is not heading for the decoy. Well, not important, I guess. Not very important at all. Flares, yeah, it's probably the flares from the aisles or the flower. They tend to just pop those off everywhere. Once again, we're becoming visible. I think that's because I'm heading directly towards a corvette. But I'm not too concerned about that. We can just get low and fast if that becomes an issue. Okay. I think we're in the clear now. We've got enough oxygen to last us until we're fairly far away from the convoy. So with any luck, that's the end of that engagement altogether. Tuba fear. Tuba fear. Afraid of tubas. It's much like a tubophobia. 10:30 in the day. So we need at least 6 or 7 kilometers to be safe. 4. Oxygen continues to drop. Not super concerned just yet. Increase speed. And let's go ahead and raise the boat. We'll come up to periscope to begin with, just to get some air, and have the skipper take a look around for me. Mr. Jaeger is exhausted. He can go down for a quick nap. I'm going to turn the gyro compass back on at this point. Let's see now. We'll go ahead and rest Mr. Walrus as well. We'll get Tyler running the engines for us. Thank you, Tyler. And Sledge, you've been doing a great job. You're good, buddy. You go ahead and get yourself down, too. There we go. We'll have Mr. Rockstar calling our kills for us. And we're probably going to switch back to red lighting as well. I don't see any reasons to use blue anymore. Alright. Okay. Nice, another Seawolf. Yep, we did. We picked up Mr. Conrad Otto. Mr. Conrad Otto is doing the thing. The Seawolfy kind of thing. You always pick the hunters and always go Seawolf. You love it. Yep, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Alright, let's get this tub up in the air. Skipper, you're going to be on the attack periscope, just to take a quick look around for me. And we can call home. Okay. Alright, Skip. Get to where you're going, please. Get to where you're going, please. There we go. Let's have a look. Okay. I'd imagine we're super in the clear at this point. Go ahead and get some extension on our periscope. Should be looking pretty well behind us for anything that's scary. Yeah, we're well out of range now. Okay. Let's bring her up. Service the boat. Let's get Bank to lower the snorkel for me. Mr. Bank. Snorkel, please. Looks pretty calm. Yep, everything looks good up there. Looks like a beautiful day. Beautiful day in the med. And back on the radio, please. The radio's fine for now. Skipper will get you on observation momentarily. And fire up the... No, we'll say the diesel compressor. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, Skip. Big eyes, please. Okay. Yeah, we picked up the wreckage from our engagement. We're picking up this freighter. Not too concerned about it. And we've got something to the tune of 1,000 kilometers still left to kill in this sector. On the bright side, that should take us right to the end. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was good. Let's get moving.